All right. Back again with another J Ideas Fresh Produce. Got like I don't know, it's kind of like a doo-wop sample. So right here, I'm just kind of going through and picking out sounds that I like. This part right here is almost a waste of time on this group because I'm going to end up going through and re-chopping all of this first part on this bank in like 2 seconds. Yeah. So like all of that, I did go back and use that part of the sample, but right here, this is a completely different section. Sometimes I'll look at this back whenever I'm doing this, and I wonder why I never just do like an auto slice. I think it's because I like the flexibility of having each individual sample, and it's kind of non-destructive. But whenever I'm doing loops like this, I always wonder why I don't just make it easy on myself. Oh, look at the subscribe button. And right now, I'm just kind of going through and cleaning up all the transients. Just trying to get everything on the set start points. I really like these strings in here, and I really want to make that like the main focal point of this beat. See right here, I'm going back and getting the chops for the hook because I knew I wanted to use that like when it's all over part, but it just wasn't working for what I was wanting to do with the main section of the beat. So I still wanted to use it, but because I filled up all 16 pads, I got to go into a second group and do it that way. I don't really do that often, but this time it just kind of worked out that way. Again, I don't know why I didn't do just auto slice. It'd be a whole lot quicker process. I worked on this beat for forever. And a lot of that time was just doing this piddly crap. But do what you gotta do. I mean, 15 million different ways to do the same thing in Maschine. I just kind of choose to do the most annoying way possible sometimes. I don't know why I'm beating the shit out of these pads. And when I'm doing this, I'm kind of like trying to build the beat in my head as I'm chopping it. So now I'm getting my drums. I can't remember what pack I used for this. I think it was like some it's called like Crate Digger pack or something like that. It's really cool pack. I just can't remember where it's from. I got 1,000,005 different drums. I don't know why I went with this type of drum pattern, but I was just kind of feeling that double tap type thing. The kick is from Butowski's Full Fat drums. I remember that much. This kick is fire. It's a little too much swing in that kick for my liking, so I just went in and cleaned that up a little bit too. Not too tight, but just enough. Now I'm just trying to get like timing, because I really know where like I want the beat to go, because I was building it as I was chopping it up. But just getting like the pitch and the tempo correct, that's really what I'm doing now. And as you do that, I mean, you can kind of go through and clean up those samples even more. That's why I like putting everything out into its own individual pad. Because whenever you whenever you do auto slice stuff, it's kind of hard to clean your sample chops up. So that's why I like filling up the pads, even if it is annoying. And right at this point, this is where I like realize like this is where I want this thing to go. And I always forget what I did like 2 seconds earlier.
Every time I listen to our tape too, I'm like, bro, this shit is so creative, and honestly, there's nothing in the tri-state area that, in my mind, like, can even touch what we did. Like, it's just, to me, it's so fucking unique and not what everybody else is doing.
So I don't really know where like this turnaround should be. I think I'm getting close to the point where I'm realizing that I don't have enough bars. So I think I end up doubling what I have so I can actually fit in that turnaround that I want to get in there. And that's what I'm doing now on the computer. Got a straggler in there somewhere. Just went through and cleared that out. And here I'm going through and I'm changing the sample mode to, or not the sample mode, the playback mode from one shot to attack, hold, delay. And I really turn that attack up pretty high. It almost makes like a sidechain effect with that actually putting a sidechain on there. And I've still got a loose sample in there somewhere. It's like right at the end from where I doubled up the pattern. I just didn't delete it. You can hear it. Hear that, like it sounds like it's repeating over itself. I got one in there and I'm real lost and confused about what's going on. Takes me forever to figure out what it actually is. And right there, I was trying to overlay this part on that last pattern, but it wasn't working at all. So started a new pattern and just building it out again for a hook type thing. I think this is definitely a hook section. And again, I realized that it didn't have enough in there, so I still have 4 pads empty. So I'm just going through and filling that in with extra chops. It's a battle sometimes trying to make these samples work. You think this would be a fairly straightforward chop. At least that's what I thought it was whenever I heard the sample. I was like, man, I'll be able to knock this out pretty easy. But for whatever reason, this one was just kicking my ass. But it all ends up working out. Yeah, and it's a pretty simple loop, but it took me forever to find it. You can tell by the slight head nods that I'm digging where it's heading. And again, going through and changing that the playback type to attack, hold, delay, and really turning that attack up pretty big. And on both of these groups, on the last pad that I hit for the loop, I changed those to ADSR and stretch out the timing of the playing. So that way, because they're in two different groups, they won't play off of each bank's choke, if that makes sense. So this is just a way that they won't play over top of each other when you put them in a sequence. Again, another 40-minute one. Great. All right, that's going to be about it for this one today. I hope you all enjoyed the commentary track. I think it helps me out explaining what I'm doing a little bit better and kind of my thought process real time. I think it allows me to teach a little bit better too. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you hated it, let me know. If you're still sticking around through this part, thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And if you could like and subscribe. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, if you feel like it. And yeah, I think I'm going to get out of here. Catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. They're alright. There's plenty more beats to listen to on my website, jideasgotbeats.one.